for everybody that lives in the Midwest to Canada knows that it's the start of grouse season right now, and the birds are super friendly. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So recently, I took my kids to the TELUS World of Science, which is a space and science museum in my city, and there was a few feature exhibits. They had one feature exhibit there that was called Stardust, and it was all about galaxies and planets being created and that sort of astrophysics, that sort of thing, right? Now my daughter is still a little young to really appreciate that, but what she did really like is they had this feature where they would have a projector project onto the ground, and then they had another camera. Sometimes it was a Kinect, other times the newer ones were just a webcam, right? And what would happen is it was kind of this interactive display where you would project on the ground, and then you could, based on where the person was standing, it would change something. There would be like planets, or there would be dust that would show up, and it would swirl around and all that sort of thing. So I wanted to do something similar because I thought it was kind of an interesting little test, or an interesting little project. So I put something together I'm calling Sky. You can find it on my GitHub repository. But essentially what it does is it uses OpenCV and Python. It's a very short, simple script. And what it does is it creates a black background, and then it uses MediaPipe to do hand detection. And it looks for the center of the palm of a hand, and then from that it generates a whole bunch of little particles out of the hand. So the idea is that you kind of have this spacey kind of looking background, and then from your webcam, as it looks at you, you can move your hand around and you'll see particles shooting off your hands, and then they'll eventually fade away and disappear. Now the whole idea of this is that it'll be projected onto my garage during Halloween, and then it'll have a camera so that the trick-or-treaters can come and do this, right? And they can see the thing change, and it'll be kind of a cool little project. So that's available on my GitHub if you're interested in having a look at it. It's fairly simple, and it's GPL licensed, so if you have a display like that, feel free to make use of it, or do whatever you want with it. It's GPL, it's yours. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you guys next time.